The idea that, oh, this is genetic. There are three major problems with this. The first is that it's stigmatizing. The second, that I think that it is misleading. And the third, that it is distracting, right? Stigmatizing in the sense that, like we discussed, the idea that you got your eczema at conception is kind of like saying, well, hey, this is your problem, right? Or you got it and your brother didn't. Well, that's just because you were built differently and your biology is inherently broken. When that starts to getting added up to multiple people, then it becomes stigmatizing to the entire community. And so in the same guidelines, they have a line that says, Black race is a risk factor. First off, that's not true. Black people live in Africa and don't have the risk of atopic derm at all. The only areas of Africa that come anywhere close to even white Americans are the highly industrialized parts of Africa. So it is an industrial problem. I don't think anyone who wrote that meant it to be bigoted or discriminatory. Like, I don't think they carried with malice. But it's this idea that, well, if you are broken, then the group of you who have eczema, well, you're all broken too. So the correct way of saying it would have been, there's an increased risk among African Americans, speaking to the idea that there's some unique exposure that's disproportionate among African Americans that's driving that risk. It's not their Blackness that is the problem. So that's the stigmatizing part. The misleading part is, if you believe that your biology is the problem, that your biology is what's broken, then the only solution is something that manipulates your biology. It's the only solution is some kind of drug. And that might be pharmaceutical, it might be over the counter, some kind of herbal remedy, it doesn't matter. But the solution is always, oh, well, you're broken, so I got to use some exterior chemical to make me right. And you can't think of anything outside of that.